All right. Thank God. Thank the gods. Thank all of them. So, welcome everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Wizards Table. I am your host, Ken Allen, and man, I am so excited for tonight. We have a guy on named Bigfoot Stacy. So you're a cryptozoologist, a paranormal investigator, you're a musician. You do all that stuff, right?
I'm more or less a doer of cool things. How about that? So, yeah, I do all that, but I really do whatever interest, whatever I enjoy.
Right. Now, how long have you been hunting skunk apes in Wakulla County? Because you and I live in Wakulla County,
Yeah,
which
yes, like
I think is awesome.
less than 5 minutes away from each other. Uh, Actually, man, I started this when I was like 6. Okay, over the middle school. You know where that's at? That's at the
Right.
old school, the Wakulla. So I lived there, right down Gene Drive. If you go down that dirt road right by it, it was like, I think it's the third house. I don't know. I had been there in a while, but that has changed. And all these, there was hardly nobody who lived back in there. And it was all woods, and I had seen Unsolved Mysteries, and they had Bigfoot on there, and then they also had Skunk Ape on there. And I was like, wow, we have these things here. And it was pretty eye opening at the age. I was like, wow, we always thought these were, West Coast deal. So I was hunting Bigfoot at like 6 or 7. I thought Bigfoot lived in the woods across the street from my house. As crazy as that sounds, So back then, video cameras were this big.
Yeah.
And my dad had them shoulder Sonics, and he also taught like martial arts. So I would usually carry like Chucks with me, and my sister be armed with other type karate weapons, and then my buddy Jonathan Allen.
Stacy Brown, the badass man.
right. So, and I'm told this Panasonic video camera on my shoulder. And we'd go in there, and then we'd hear, and of course it was a Bigfoot, and we'd come running out of the woods. So I've been doing it since like 6, and that's God's honest truth.
Wow.
Now, how serious was I about it? I was serious, but I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. It was more or less, we're going out in the woods, and we're going to walk around for a while. But everybody knew I was looking for Bigfoot while I was there. And then so life happened. I got away from that group. And then, I started getting back into it around like 24, 25. It is still interesting. I still stay, on the current happenings, what was going on with Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
And then me and my dad started doing it as a way to, I guess bond, hang out. We go out, grab way, some other areas around here. We just go out for 1 or 2 days, just camp. We were looking for Bigfoot. Never thought that we were actually going to find anything. And then the show Find Foot came out. Okay, and their second episode, they had a lady from Chattahoochee on.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And she had a handprint on the end of her door. She had this Florida on her porch, and it was this door. It's like a screen door, but it was glass.
Now wait a minute. Was that in Midway?
No, this was literally. I guess it was the area called. Hold on, it's it's where the High buildings.
Yeah.
Right there. Like right across. There's a KOA there. I'm trying to think of the damn name of what they called that area. It's with an S, but anyway, I guess closest to Chattahoochee. So this door was like a screen door. It was glass though, and something had opened and stuck its hand on the inside and just kind of when it rubbed it back, it rubbed grease all over. And they put her name on TV, which to me blew my mind. I never thought they actually used real people's names, because I looked her up in this thing back then that we had called the White Pages. I don't know if you're, but before you could Google, you had this thick ass book with people's names and phone numbers. So just look her up, right? And there she was, hauled her up. I was down at Posey's, or not Posey's, but Rivers. I was a musician there during the day on the weekends. You know, I was
at the riverfront.
Not the river, the Riverside in St. Mark's.
Okay, yeah. Good food.
Great food. Anyways, I was there afternoon entertainment every Saturday and Sunday. I'd sit there and play covers. So I was on a smoke at like 15 minutes, went back on, and then I called up, and she was really worried about the snakes. And I don't know who she thought I was. I didn't know who I was, so it made sense. But she told me to wait till November when the snakes died down, which I thought was odd. And so me and my dad were going to go, and he got sick with cancer and had surgery. They removed it, and so my player went with me. Okay.
Yeah.
And that night changed my life. It completely. I knew right then these things were real. This is a very real thing, and I'm within 12 feet of it. I'm like rather close,
Wow. Dude, I mean, to be that close to something intelligent, non-human, bipedal, humanoid, human-like, that close, dude,
right.
That had to be surreal.
I almost shit my pants.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, I was terrified, because before we actually saw it, it like tormented us for a while.
Really?
Yeah. No. Okay.
Because I want to hear about that. Here's what I want to do, because it's storming like hell here, and it's really crazy. And I know you have to be somewhere at 9 o'clock. I want to, and I know this is so unprofessional. This never happens to our show, dude. If you've ever watched our episodes, we never have this kind of issue. But what I want you to do is I want you to jump off.
Okay.
And then log back in. Okay. 2 minutes.
Right on.
Do that for me, bro.